Hello YouTubers, welcome to the Showcase King channel. Alright, what I have here today is a Litepro. Alright, Litepro. Okay, this is just fresh out on the box. The guy just delivered to the house, and I'm gonna do a review. Stay tuned. Alright, now look at this Litepro. The footprint is small, okay, as compared to my Trifold 5D. What I can see, the main difference is stem here is curved. It's curved inwards. That's why it looks slimmer. Okay, later I'm going to do a comparison of side by side. Alright, okay, come over here. Look at the parts. Okay. Alright, what is this? Can you tell me what is this? What is this stop here? Anyway, the welding on this bike is pretty neat. Alright, nothing to shout about. Okay, it's a 3-speed Litepro. It's a very basic model. It pushes smoothly. Alright, okay. Okay, I think many people have reviewed this part. Look here, the welding. This is just a bit above this holder, which in fact it should be in the middle. I guess they get it. It's a bit offset, right? To me, I think it should be right in the middle of this holder. It comes equipped with this holder, this luggage rack holder at the front. The fenders are plastic. Review, I mentioned mine is touching. Alright, this is just nice, one finger cap. Alright, and the good thing about this is that the back is not touching at all. Alright, basically, so they somehow managed to solve this issue, but there are some China clones, they have this back wheel actually touching the BB. Alright, it's compressing against the BB, whereas my Trifold is touching the top tube over here. So if you think this is a better option, give your comments. Alright, tell me why is it better. Alright, okay. And also I did mention about the side, the swing arm between the China clones and my Trifold, is that if you can see this piece of metal that I mentioned, alright, this is the weakest link, this part. So you just pray hard that this swing arm doesn't get hit on the side. Alright, and if you were to buy a China clone, again, please, alright, make sure that the one that you get is not a plastic washer. Alright, what I have here on this is actually a look more like a brass washer on both sides, which is basically more lasting. It's like a kind of spacer. Alright, but definitely it will wear off over time. So this is one part you have to consider for maintenance. Okay, look at the well of this particular model is pretty neat. Okay, nice well. Alright, and the seat post so far, okay, it doesn't, alright, smooth, drops down neatly, and it comes with a rubber stopper. Alright, and it's good that, look, it's not touching the floor. Alright, it's not touching. Some models I noticed it actually goes all the way down, especially those bifold, 2-4 bikes. When you drop the seat post, it touches the floor. right? And for this, I guess the stopper part is over here, right? So you are safe. Don't have to worry about dropping the seat down and then getting the bottom hitting against the floor, right? Okay. Okay, the latch, the handle. Okay, the handle itself is plastic. It's like kind of hips, high impact plastic. Okay, it's decent, right? It's aluminium. Okay, the seat post clamp is okay. It's pretty normal. I think nowadays most of the bikes are like this. There's not much bells and whistles about it. Okay, let's look at this part at the back. Right, the wheels. All right, these 4 little wheels is alloy. Okay, it's alloy rims, spins well. Okay, and then for this one, I think it's an upgrade. All right, it's a steel spring. I've yet to try whether it can take my weight. All right, but if it's for the misses, then it should be okay. All right, so the rack here, right, the difference between this and the Litepro, is between my trifold. Right, my trifold is a full rack, right? So basically the trifold rack is meant for carrying up to maximum 7 kg, so you can actually hang your traveling bag or touring bag, quite a number of stuff if you really want to travel on the trifold. Whereas for this model like Pro and for all subsequent China clones, the rack is not a full rack. So basically you only can put small items here and nothing more, right? Okay, this is one part which I've gone through several times looking at those clones. I don't particularly like this part. These 2 tube, right? There's 2 of this tubing that runs all the way down, right? All right. Although there's a, I don't think there's a hole here. I can't feel the hole. So I hopefully there is a hole, because if it rises in rain, water will just flow right through, and if not, you just be stagnant right inside. This is oops, sorry. This is going to be a very bad design. See, if they do not allow holes here for drainage, let's hopefully. Let me see. Is there a hole? Right. I think there's a hole. Okay, alright, sure. Okay, there's a hole. Alright. So if it's a hole, no issue, but make sure you clean it and get it free from blockages. Alright. Do check this, right? Periodical checking is important. Okay, you have the Sturmy Archer 3-speed internal hub, right? Internal gears. These models or any other models, Brompton, Pikes, Pegasus, you use this one. Alright. Make sure you check when it's delivered to you. This is a lock nut. Alright, it locks. This is meant for fine adjustment. If you find that there's a lot of slack and it doesn't engage well, this is where you need to adjust. Alright, after you adjust it, make sure you lock it so that it doesn't shift. This chain, you have to lubricate it, make sure it's free from dust. And if it rains, good luck to you, because rain will trickle in, like I mentioned in my previous review, my Tri-4 5D review. Water goes right into the hub, and God bless, rust will build up over time if you do not lubricate the internal gear hub. Alright, so for lubrication maintenance, I will do a review sometime when time permits. Right, I've actually stripped a Sturmy Archer 3-speed gearbox for maintenance on my old Relay Sports. Right, I took every single part, lubricated, and I find a lot of rust. But good thing is the good old England technology. The material they use is solid. Right, that's all I can say. Okay, for this is the gear chain tensioner. Nothing about it, but there is this little knob here. I'm not sure what is it for. Alright, is it for an upgrade? Okay, you tell me. If you know, please leave a comment. Alright, over here, alright, inside this little box here, let me see what is inside. Okay, this is a wheel. It's a wheel here. Okay, if you were to look at those vintage bikes, alright, the old British bikes like the Raleigh, the BSA, Hercules, right? All those vintage bikes has this wheel. Right? If I got time, I would review my Raleigh Sports and I'll show you the wheel where the cable goes over and under. It's like a pulley to assist in the pulling of the changing of gears. So there's a wheel here. Make sure you do a pretty check. If you need to lubricate, right? This is where the chain goes. All right. So for this model, since it's a budget one, all right, the crank it gave us is normal. All right, it comes with this chain guard. All right, so nothing about it, nothing much to shout about. This is stiff. All right, it's stiff. I think this is the one that we upgrade. Okay, and okay, I've noticed this screw. I did ask the previously regarding what does this screw do. On my trifold there is a hole, but without this screw, and this one comes with a screw, and I try to tighten it. I suspect it's meant to tighten this metal sleeve here. I suspect, huh? So let's hope I'm right, because if over time it's loosened, I need to tighten this. This could be the screw I need to tighten. Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's look at the Sturmy Archer shifter. All right, it's a 3-speed S30. Right, but you go is up, up, down, down. Okay, the brakes are caliper brakes. Okay, caliper brakes. Okay, pretty responsive. You have to try doing a emergency brake on it. The sleeve, okay, it looks pretty like mine. Stitching, all right, it doesn't okay, it's pretty tight, it doesn't shift. All right, okay, because there's a screw here. Okay, good. Okay, basically it's about it. All right, and the wheels, okay, it's a Schroeder. Right, so it's a pretty decent, setup. Okay, nothing special about it. Alright, I guess the folding I do not need to show. It folds just like any other 3-4 bikes. Alright, so if you like my reviews, please do subscribe, like, and do share the joy of cycling and owning a 3-4 bike. Alright, stay tuned for other videos which I will be putting up on this channel. And ride safe, stay safe, God bless.